Hello to all my fellow YouTube subscribers. I want to talk to you about something. Okay, this channel here, I have had this for quite some time, and I decided one day that since it wasn't moving fast enough, I was going to buy views and I was going to buy subscribers. But the reason I did this, you'll see in the rest of the video, and I'll tell you, it's a big no-no. I personally went through this and I found out the hard way that you don't do that because it's extremely against the YouTube terms of service, and they will catch on. When I first started this YouTube channel, I was pretty excited about it because it all started out as I wanted to share my talent with people. And I did share my talent with people, and my YouTube channel started slowly growing, and I was pretty excited about that, and I got maybe 25, 26 subscribers. But then I got a little bit impatient, and then I started to buy subscribers, and I bought over 300 subscribers and probably quite a few thousand views. And that's something that you shouldn't do with YouTube, because eventually you're going to get caught up with, and it's something that you probably shouldn't do. Well, then I ran into a little bit of a problem where I wasn't getting the engagement that usually comes with 300 subscribers, and nobody was watching, nobody was commenting. Every time I'd upload a video, I maybe got about 25 views. So, yeah, that's why I got impatient. And not only that, the other reason that I started buying YouTube subscribers is because one time I was a YouTube partner, because it depended on how many views that you had, and my channel had enough views to make that sustainable. I wasn't making very much money off of it or anything, but I didn't even collect $1 because I didn't know how to do the AdSense or anything, so I didn't even collect no money from it. But it served as a very stern lesson to me that you don't do that, and if you do, then eventually YouTube is going to catch up with you. Then I soon came to realize that most of what was going on, it was just bots that were probably used for the engagement and everything, and just for the first initial engagement, and then it was probably just bots, and it didn't work so well. Well, after that happened, I quickly realized that it was probably, my channel was probably being pushed down to the bottom, because I think YouTube realized it right away, and then there was no more active engagement on my videos, except maybe I got 5, maybe 10 views, because the views had dropped, and it's like YouTube just quit promoting my channel or anything because I broke the terms of service, and that's something you shouldn't do. Now, there are a lot of other YouTubers that say that they didn't buy views and they didn't buy subscribers, but I did a lot of research on ChatGPT and the internet, and it turned out that there are a lot of people that had this sudden quick change, just like I did, where you were no longer a YouTube subscriber if you didn't have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours watch time. So that what a lot of people were doing, they were frantically buying views, and they were frantically buying subscribers, and probably going to Fiverr and whatever and having people watch their channel, and just hiring people to do that. And a lot of people did make it, but it turned out that they ended up getting caught. And then YouTube started demonetizing their channels and demonetizing their videos. And there was this one thing called ad apocalypse, and also the ad apocalypse, it basically turned out that a lot of people that had bought views and stuff like that, they weren't willing to admit that they did. And I'm admitting that I did, and hopefully they don't take down this channel if they see this video, but I'm thinking about doing a brand new channel and taking down all of my covers and doing just original material and putting it up on my channel. And a lot of times you can't get ahead if you don't already have like something popular up there as far as like a cover song goes or anything. But I don't think I'm going to do any more cover songs because the cover songs are what get you in trouble. I have had a couple of YouTube strikes and I don't want to get any more. And so, yeah, everything from here on out is going to be pretty much original. So just keep in mind that if you do break the terms of service, there are real consequences, because there's sometimes a thing called shadow banning that they'll do to you, and basically you can log out of your account, type in your name, and if your name doesn't pop up, then chances are you've been shadow banned. And the other thing that happens is your video gets pushed to the bottom of the search results, and that's not fun either, because it's like you're just treading in water and nothing's happening, and you're not able to make any tractions, and it's almost like you feel like quitting. And if you enjoy doing what you're doing, you're not going to quit. But yeah, you do feel like quitting, and that's pretty much the consequences of your actions. Not to say that there's also a monetization risk that you're doing, because if you're uploading covers or buying views or buying channel subscribers and YouTube finds out about it, then you're either, number one, going to get your channel demonetized, or you're going to get your channel completely deleted off of YouTube because you broke the terms of service. And just depends on the person, I think. But yeah, it can be really frustrating on YouTube, but there are other ways that you can make money and do that. But you can use like sponsors and everything, and I'm not really sure how you get sponsors. I got to do some research into that. But you can also have like a Patreon page where you could probably make some money doing that, and then you can develop a digital product. In my case, I create music, so I'll probably create a couple of CDs that people can purchase if they want to. And if you want to purchase the CD, then you can do that if you still have a CD player. Or I'll figure out some way that you can purchase my songs and maybe put them behind a paywall or put them up on iTunes or something like that, because when you're doing the streaming thing, most of the time you don't get very much money. I was watching a few videos about that today, and they said that if you're streaming, and a lot of times if you get 8,000 to 10,000 streams, you get absolutely no money at all. So basically, the one YouTuber that I was watching is she said, make a digital product and put it up there, or make a physical product and put it up there. And if you make a physical product and put it up on YouTube, then sometimes people will buy it, and if they're a supporter of your channel, then they are going to buy it, and then they'll have like a physical copy of whatever it is you're doing. Because the one I was watching today, she said you can do CDs, you can do tapes, and if you do either one of those, then you're probably going to be fine. So now what I'm going to do with my channel, I'm pretty sure I'm going to do this. I'm going to probably bring a brand new channel, or maybe I'll use my old Music Man Trapper channel. At one time, I was hooked up to a YouTuber that was just getting popular at the time, and her name was Jasmine Thompson, and her mother was running her channel, and she was really, really doing good. And at that particular time, I got over 50,000 subscribers on my channel, and I was engaging a lot with the people, and people were liking all my cover songs that I was doing. But now, pretty much everything you do with a cover, you're going to get some sort of a copy. You won't get a copyright strike, but you'll get a copyright notice. And even if you do that, then you risk the monetization to your channel. So I'm not going to do covers anymore, but I am going to do original songs. Now, this is how I do it. Okay, first of all, let me tell you, I play drums, I can play the keyboard, I can play the guitar, I can play lead guitar, I can play bass guitar, and I can play pretty much anything. But I have been using Suno, and a lot of times what I'll do is I'll play the chords into a digital recorder and upload it into my chord progression that I come up with. I'll upload it into Suno, and then I will try to get it to closely duplicate what my chord progression is, and I'll put my lyrics in there, and then it'll create the whole entire song around it. Because if you go into any studio at all, it's going to cost a whole lot of money to do that. So Suno creates your song within seconds, and it's pretty much my own tune, my own chord progression that I came up with myself. And a lot of times what I'll do with like Chat GPT and stuff is I'll use Chat GPT to create a storyline. I'll give it a story of myself, or I'll have it create a storyline about a certain situation, and then I'll have it write a sample song. Now, when I was in college, I took creative writing, so I can use that creative writing to my advantage. And what I do is I basically rewrite the whole entire song, and it's not any of the words that's used in the ones that Chat GPT produced, but it's the words that I came up with myself and my creative writing. And so I basically completely rewrite the whole entire thing. But however, I am a paid member of Suno, so I can use the songs any way I want. So what I'm doing is I'm not recreating, but yes, I am in a bit, I'll tell you about that. But I'm creating the song with Suno on my chord progression, and I'm trying to get it now to follow my voice, so I can upload myself playing and singing and then put it into Suno, and Suno can clone your voice, and that's what I'm trying to get it to do. So it'll put it exactly the way I want it, then it'll put instruments in it, and it'll make it a whole entire song in just a few seconds. So it's definitely a plus. So now for recreating, one thing I'm going to do is I'm using Fiverr, and I have a musician on there that I'm hiring. And when I hire this musician, he recreates the musical backgrounds for me. And then when he recreates those musical backgrounds, I download it, and I have him send me the stems, and I remix it, and then I put it either in my DAW, which is on my computer, that's called the Digital Audio Workstation, or I have an 8-track digital recording machine. Actually, I have 3 or 4 of them, and I sing it into there and then mix it, and then what I do is I'll master it and then have other people listen to it to make sure that it sounds good. And then I take and I'm going to be putting the original one, the ones that are done on Fiverr, them are going to be going probably just snippets of it up on my new YouTube page so that people can listen to it. And then if they want to buy a CD, they can also do that. And I may upload one of the whole songs or something like that. And if you're interested in purchasing a CD, then I'll probably have you send a check or a money order or something like that. And I'll have to take that check and money order to the bank before I even ship it out, because I plan on doing digital products as little as possible, but I plan on doing physical products more. So possibly if you want to purchase a physical product from me, like a CD or something, if you still have a CD player, because CDs kind of went by the wayside a long time ago, and everybody wants you to pay for everything, you know, just a little here and a little there each month. But if you have the physical product, you can take that physical product, put it in your computer, put it in your CD player and listen to it, take it with you, bring it to the car, and burn yourself a copy of the CD for the car or whatever, and you can always do that. But me myself, I have all of my own tapes that I had years ago, and I have all my own CDs that I listen to, but I also do subscribe to Spotify, and if Spotify goes up anymore, then I'm probably gonna just go with the unpaid version of Spotify and listen to music anyway. But beside the point, that's getting a little bit off the beaten track. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create an actual physical CD or tape or whatever you want to buy, if you have a tape player or a CD, and who knows, maybe I'll even make a record or something like that if you're a record player enthusiast or whatever. And then maybe I'll have a code that you can download the song digitally if you want to listen to it. But yeah, anyway, so my process is I use my own chord progressions most of the time, and I do all of my own lyrics, and they're rewritten. ChatGPT does a version of it, but then I completely rewrite it into my own words and everything. And then once it's rewritten into my own words, then I take and try to rewrite it at least 2 or 3 times so that I don't have a duplicate or anything close to what ChatGPT helped me write, but it has the same meaning and it has the same mood and everything, and then I turn it into a song. So one thing I'm going to do on my other YouTube channel is I'm either going to hide the other videos that I've got, because I don't want to get into a situation where I have those uploaded and then they're going to hit me with reuse of content or something like that. So I may have to change the thumbnails, I may have to change the intro and the outro to it so that it's not recognized. So it may have a little bit of a trailer on it at the beginning because I created one years ago, and I'm going to probably put that on it. But yeah, so make sure that when you come to my channel, that if you're an older subscriber, which I probably have maybe about organically 25 or 30 subscribers, maybe 35 subscribers that are organic, come over to my new channel when I create it. I'll leave a link in the description, or I will post another video and I'll let you know when I create a new channel, and then I'll leave a link in the description that you can go to that channel and subscribe if you want to stay with me. But on this next channel, there are not going to be no more bot views. There's not going to be no more bot subscribers or anything like that. It's all going to be original, and I have to start from scratch because I don't know if I've been shadow banned or not, but I haven't been having a real good time of getting anybody to view my videos. I have on occasion put my videos on other channels that I have, and I got quite a few views on those, and them are all organic. But if you want to grow the right way on YouTube, don't buy subscribers, don't buy any views or anything like that, because you're going to be sorry if you do, and you're going to fail on YouTube. So yeah, just a word to the warning: if you do that, then you're probably going to be sorry about it. So yeah, I'm going to rebuild my channel, and if you want to join me on this journey, then make sure that you come over to my other channel when I get the new channel created. Like I said, I may use my old channel that I didn't buy any subscribers or views on. That one's called Music Man Trapper. And so if you want to come over there and subscribe and follow me on this journey, then you can also help support me by subscribing liking, and commenting, because it does help the algorithm. And then once you do all of that, then we can take this journey together, and you can support me if you like, and that'll be that. And I'll try to put out some good stuff for you, but it's all going to be original stuff, no cover songs, no bot views, no bot subscribers. Everything's going to be 100% original. And I'm going to still keep creating my music with Suno because it's the easiest and cheapest way that I can do it. So if you want to come on over to my new channel when I get it created, then come on over, and I'll see you then. Thanks for stopping by. Make sure to thanks for stopping by. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you do all of that, that'll help out the algorithm and get my channel discovered so that I can do this YouTube thing right. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you in the next video. I'll let you know when my new channel's created. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you later.